These are amazing. Top 8, from my opinion, best centerpiece fish. Some of the best. So, make sure you get one of these, and let's get into the video. At number 1, we're starting with the German blue ram. This fish gets up to 2 through 2.5 inches in length. They need a 20-gallon aquarium to store them in, so they will be happy. They are schooling fish, so you will need to get more. They can live alone, it's just they prefer to live in groups, so yes, they are schooling. You'll stress them by making them live alone. Number 2 on the list is just the discus fish. The discus fish needs 75 gallons or larger to hold them in. They grow up to 4.8 inches long and 6 inches tall. So they are schooling, so you will need to have a school of them. I would say about 3 or more. Number 3 on the list is the figure 8 puffer. The figure 8 puffer needs at least 15 gallons. It grows up to 3.15 inches in length. You will get some aggression if you keep 2 of them, so they are non-schooling. It's just, you can have a bunch of them together. It's just, they are territorial, so I would only stick to 1. Number 4 on the list is the dwarf gourami. It needs at least 10 gallons. At most, it grows to 2.5 inches. They are non-schooling, so you can go ahead and knock yourself out by getting a bunch of them, but they are territorial, so some of them might kill each other. So I would stick to 1, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to keep more than 1. Number 5 on the list is the pearl scale gourami. This fish is so pretty. I absolutely adore this fish, the pearl scale gourami. So, this fish needs 15 through 20 gallons in that range, or more, because any fish is happier with more room to swim around. So, they need 15 through 20 gallons. They grow up to 4 through 5 inches, and they are non-schooling. Like I said before, go ahead and knock yourself out if you want to buy a bunch of them. Just telling you, they might kill each other, they might not. I'm going to keep only 1 if I were to ever get this. Same with the dwarf gourami. I'm only going to keep 1 because they are territorial. Number 6 on the list is the blue Acara cichlid. The blue Acara cichlid needs at least 20 gallons, but it needs 20 through 55 gallons, so at least 20 gallons. They grow up to be 1.5 inches through 6.3 inches. They are non-schooling, so you could keep them together. It's just, they'll live together. It's just, I would only keep 1 just because a 20-gallon, you can't fit 2, you can only fit 1, so you need a 30-gallon. Those are really beautiful fish, so make sure you try that out. Number 7 on the list is the good, beautiful, weirdly triangular shaped angelfish. So the angelfish needs at least a 55-gallon because this fish gets pretty big. So they need at least a 55-gallon or bigger. So I would go for a 75-gallon. They grow 4 inches long and 6 inches high at the max. They are non-schooling, but prefer to be in schools because I guess they like to be in schools. I didn't know they were schooling. I've seen them in schools. So you could keep 1, but the angelfish does prefer to be in a school. And number 8 on the list, I bet you can guess it because I haven't mentioned it. There's so many varieties. I'll give you a minute. There's so many varieties. There's the koi version. There's so many versions. There's purple, blue, there's purple, there's red, there's yellow. You have 5 more seconds. More seconds. Okay, so if you haven't guessed it by now, I'm surprised because this is such a popular fish. It's the betta fish. How can you forget the betta fish? It's a beautiful fish. You can get them with long fins, different size fins. Beautiful fish. So the betta needs at least 5 through 10 gallons. And they only grow up to 3 inches, which is pretty small. So, the next fact, if you haven't heard of a betta, is going to get you if you think this fish is beautiful. If you want to have more, you do not put them in the same tank as with each other. You could put a betta with other fish. You could put them with, like, tetras. They might eat them. But you could put them with tetras, you could put them with maybe a gourami. You could put them with tetras, placos, stuff like that. You could put them with, you could put them with probably angelfish. I would stick more towards like keeping a betta with guppies and tetras. So, if you haven't heard, this is a fighting fish. So I believe that the betta will live with tetras. I've seen it live with tetras and guppies and stuff like that. So make sure you do not put 2 bettas together. Just keep one. If you're going to keep 2, then put them in separate tanks. With something in the middle. Or just keep one on one side of the room, one on the other, one over here, one over there. Depends on how many you're planning on getting. Make sure you leave one a tank if you're getting this fish, because I'm going to promise you, unless you are very, 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 very lucky, then you might have them not kill each other. I wouldn't test it though, because I don't want one of the fish ending up dead. Only get one. That's the whole moral of the story. Only get one. So that is it for the 8 best centerpiece fish. I would really love it if somebody got this fish, because all these fish are beautiful. Discus is one of my favorite fish. They just get so big, but they are one of my favorite all-time favorite fish. I like pufferfish too. It's just the discus is my all-time favorite. I love every fish on this list is some of my favorite fish. I don't really care for bettas as much, but I would get one just because they're really pretty. I just don't like how they kill everything. Or kill each other, not everything. So, that is it for the 8 best centerpiece fish that I could think of. There's definitely got to be way better fish than this. This is just what I could think of. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, the sub button, and turn on all notifications for me so you know every time I post community post, a video, a short, anything. Just make sure you keep it on. That's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time for the next video. Bye-bye.